In this video, I'm going to guide you through the process of identifying a parent function and the transformations, x and y, of a transformed function. So pause the video and copy the instructions that I've got typed here. Determine the parent function, the x transformations, and the y transformations for each function. I'm going to write our three functions down, and then you can copy them. Okay, take a minute to pause the video and copy the three functions, leaving sufficient space beneath each one for all the parts. What I'm going to do is run through each and help guide you to determine the parent for each. So we'll list the parent function for each one. Now the parent function is y equals one higher order operation on x. It's what you get if you look at the transformed function and you strip away all the basic arithmetic. So see if you can identify the one higher order operation, for example 1, on x. Then the one higher order operation if you strip away all the basic arithmetic, for example 2, and the one higher order operation in example 3. In fact, while you've got the video paused, I encourage you to try to set up an XY table for each of these parent functions without looking back at any resources and see if you can graph each parent function as well. Okay, now that you've got your parent functions identified, let's list the x transformations in order for each of these. Now the x transformations can be found by looking within your higher order operation, within your parent function. And what you want to do is extract what's in there, whatever's inside your higher order operation, and treat it like it's an equation that's equal to a number and you want to solve for x. So what are the steps it takes to get x by itself? If there are no steps, if x is already by itself, then there are no x transformations. So see if you can list all the x transformations for each of these functions using that concept. X transformations are typically the trickiest part of this entire process. Pause the video and write them down, labeling if there's more than one, your first and second, etc. If there are none, then writing none. Last, let's identify the y transformations for each in order. These are a little bit easier. You look outside of the higher order operation denoted by your parent, and you just follow the order of operations. So if there's nothing happening outside the parent, then don't list anything. But list your y transformations for each function based on this concept. Pause the video and do that. When you're done, come back and check all your answers. Okay, now that you've got them all worked out, I've got all my answers here circled. All my parent functions are circled, all my x transformations are circled, and all my y transformations are circled. Verify that you got them correct, and if you didn't, see if you can figure out where you went wrong.